I went over to Dad's house today. I see you're living with them.
You came over today?
Yeah. I called out to you, but you didn't answer. And I thought it was rude.
I didn't know. Maybe because I was in a meeting. I had an online meeting today.
That's a lie. You're just an unemployed adult child living with our parents. What do you mean you had a meeting?
What? What do you mean?
You're not working, and you were probably just playing video games in your room. You called that a meeting?
I have no idea what you're saying. I work from home.
There's no way I'm going to believe that. You're full of it. I know you're at home doing nothing, even when I take my husband to go visit. Aren't you always too shy to see us?
Why are you just assuming everything? I don't think that. I really was in a meeting and I didn't know you came over.
Well, if you insist that's what happened, go for it. Shouldn't you move out already?
What do you mean?
My husband and I will live with them. Because even if they're living with you, Mom and Dad don't seem very happy. It's better if they live with us.
Why would you say that? You've never said you wanted to live with them. In fact, you said you'll never live with them.
That's because it was that old house. I knew you moved, but I didn't know it was to a condo. So you're kind of a parasite, aren't you? Isn't that a little embarrassing?
I don't know what you're trying to say, but aren't you misunderstanding everything? You're just assuming everything.
Aren't you in your 30s? Aren't you embarrassed to be leeching off of your parents? You should want to become independent. Normal.
Lisa, aren't you misunderstanding something? Why do you think I'm leeching off of our parents?
Isn't it obvious? You don't have any income. And Mom said it was stressing her out.
Huh? Stressing her out?
Yeah. Having a daughter in her 30s who can't do anything and can't live alone. She's probably getting some hate from the people around her. Poor thing.
What do you mean, poor thing? You don't know anything.
What do you mean? Mom said it, so it's a fact.
What exactly did Mom say?
That Rachel is always cooped up in her room and she's worried. So that's why she lives with you.
She said that. Mom said that.
That's right. You didn't even realize that you were making her worry. Why don't you move out already? An unemployed adult child is an embarrassment to the family.
Why is it that, even though I'm explaining things for you, you still don't get that I'm not unemployed, but I guess if Mom said that?
Get out, you parasite! Get it through your head that you're causing trouble for the family.
I'll check with Mom. Lisa came over today?
Yeah, she came.
I didn't know. I would have rescheduled if I'd known in advance.
It's not like she came to see you or anything. I just thought you were busy.
You know that I'm working, right?
Why are you asking me that?
Why would you lie to Lisa if you knew the truth?
Lie?
You said you were worried because I'm unemployed.
I never said that. I said you were in your room a lot. You're cooped up in your room all day on the computer.
Of course. I'm working. I'm in front of the computer for about 8 hours a day. But I think that's the time for all office workers.
What do you want to say?
Why would you lie to my little sister and not tell her the truth? Because of that, things are getting a little twisted. She's saying that she wants to live with us too.
Oh, wouldn't that be fun?
What? So you're telling her to come live with us? So that's why you're just saying stuff.
I'm not just saying stuff. You don't have to get so mad.
Of course I'm mad. You're saying things that aren't true. In any case, make sure you explain everything to her.
It looks like the introvert is not at home today.
I have a business trip today. Besides, I'm not an introvert.
A business trip? So you're still doing the working act?
It's not an act. It's the truth.
Well, never mind. I'm making you leave anyway.
What?
I decided to kick you out of the house. You don't have to come home anymore.
What are you talking about?
Didn't I tell you not to cause trouble for our parents? We're going to be living with them, so get lost.
Parasite. Did you listen to what Mom had to say?
I heard enough. She said you are a pain.
What? She really said that? I mean, I guess that's possible.
It's your own fault. A parasite who's almost 40 that's still living in her dad's condo. My husband and I are going to live with them, so you can go from being jobless to homeless.
Okay, good luck.
Good luck to you too.
I'm getting tired of fighting with you, so I'll move out like you wish. It won't be my problem if you regret it.
There's nothing to regret. We're already moving. So I'll be throwing out all of your belongings in this house now.
You know it's a crime to do that, right? I'll get my things tomorrow, so just leave it. After that, I'll consider you a stranger. I'll contact you later about my things. I'm working. What do you want?
Rachel, we need to talk. Are you not telling me something?
Huh? What am I not telling you?
Something different than I imagined is happening. Something's wrong.
I don't know what you're trying to say. What do you mean?
Dad is telling me to pay rent. What's going on? Why do I have to pay rent?
Why? Because our parents are unemployed. You changed the name to your husband's, right?
I thought that was just about changing the property owner.
Didn't you think it was strange that the contract was under my name?
I thought that was just so that Mom and Dad could leave you. Their unemployed daughter. Their assets.
There you go, assuming everything again. There's no way our unemployed parents have any assets.
What?
You didn't know that I was letting our parents live in a condo out of pity? Of course not. That's Mom's personality.
What are you saying? You're pitying them.
Well, yeah. Our old house was so worn down, and they were so deep in debt that they had no other choice than to sell it. So they came to me saying they had nowhere to go. And I rented a big condo so they could live here too.
Wait, what? I don't get it.
I'm saying that condo was under my name, and I've been the one paying rent. It looks like you misunderstood everything.
That can't be. Why is this happening? You're not just an unemployed adult child?
In the society where working remotely is normal, there really are people who can't change the way they think. Like, they don't know about the real world. Anyway, I was earning a lot from working at home, so I was able to afford that condo.
Really?
Why would I lie? Even a person who misunderstands everything should get it after being explained this much.
So, our parents really couldn't afford rent? And we have to pay from now on?
Yep. They probably thought that they wouldn't be able to pay rent if I moved out. But now they're probably going to leech off your husband. They probably thought it would be easier if they made you work too.
That's why they were asking when I'm going to start work. I trusted them. I can't believe it.
You just didn't know because you kept your distance from them. Good luck paying off your debt and having to deal with our parents.
I didn't know they were in so much debt. There's no way I can pay rent and pay their living expenses. We have our own debt too.
I thought so.
What?
I thought it was strange because you said you wanted to live with us all of a sudden. You and your husband probably had debt, and you wanted your parents to help you. How unfortunate. You don't have parents that you can rely on.
How much is the rent, by the way? Is it something that I can pay?
Around $1,700.
What? What are you talking about? That's 4 months worth of rent for our old apartment. That's crazy. I can't pay that.
Then maybe you'll be kicked out.
Can you come home immediately? We already gave up our apartment, so we have nowhere to go. Come home and take care of us.
What? Are you stupid?
Excuse me?
There's no way I would be happy to do that. Being kicked out has freed me. I get to live my life without being burdened by my parents.
So, it's true then.
Parents in debt and you guys in debt. You'll make a good match.
Don't say something so cold. Rachel, we're family, right? I didn't know it was like this. Come back and help me. We have to help each other because we're family.
You just assumed everything and tried to kick me out. There's nothing you could say. I told you I would consider you a stranger, didn't I? You're no longer family.
You're joking. I apologize for saying too much. I didn't think this would happen. I'm sorry I misunderstood everything.
Even if you apologize now, I don't think anything of it. Well then, goodbye.
Wait! Don't abandon me!
Good luck on your own. After that, of course they couldn't pay the rent for the condo, and they were forced out. They also had to pay the penalty for contract breach and went into more debt. The husband thought they would be freed from their debt and agreed to move in, but was furious when he was left with no place to live. Lisa was served with divorce papers and was left by her husband, and became homeless with her parents. I hear she's working day by day, looking for a steady job. It looks like she's going to be leeched off of by her parents for a while, and she regrets misunderstanding everything. Well, it's too late for that now. On the other hand, Rachel was freed from her trashy family and is now living a wonderful life on her own. She deserves it after living the life she had up until now.
Hey, listen to this, Sophia. I'm so sick of this. Hi, Olivia. What's going on with you? Is it related to your in-laws again? That's right! My in-laws are really pissing me off. They're going on some kind of neighborhood association trip. How am I supposed to take care of the kids while they're gone? They're not possibly going to leave all the housework to me during the trip, are they? I thought my mother-in-law would take care of the housework for me. That's why I agreed to marry my husband. And then they go on a trip to Florida without telling me? I can't believe it. I see, that's tough. But I think it's great that you can express your feelings like that. If it were me, I would never want to live with my husband's mother-in-law, no matter how much she does the housework. Well, I like my husband's parents, but whether or not I can live with them is another matter. So I respect you. What's with that? You say you respect me, but you're dissing me implicitly? If so, I'll give you a run for your money. I'm the boss mom around here. No, I'm not dissing you. I really and sincerely think it's great that you got married and moved in with your in-laws, as it is. And it's not a two-family house. It's a complete cohabitation, right? No, really, I think you're the epitome of a good wife. Really? Well, if you're going to say that much, I guess I have to believe you. But you know, living with my in-laws is not a good thing, right? Well, they help me raise my children and they do the housework, and are happy to take me out when I want to have fun, but I don't think it's good to live with them. My in-laws are very strict about money. For example, when I go out for lunch with my mom friends and spend a little too much money, they criticize me for it. Criticize you? That's tough. What do they say? I believe you owe Emma some money, so maybe you should be paying her back instead of doing this, or something like that. That's the kind of downer. It really, really pisses me off. When they found out that I still haven't paid back the money to you, they even interfered in the management of our finances. It's so annoying. Oh, so that's what they say. But come to think of it, you do owe money, not only to me, but also to Emma and Lily, right? Well, I'm not in a hurry, but do you have a timeline for when you will pay us back or anything? Oh my god, you're talking to me like my mother-in-law. Give me a break, I keep telling you. I'm the boss mom. You should feel honored to be able to serve me. Oh, I see. Well, maybe you're right. But money is money, and I need you to pay me back. I'm not your mother-in-law, but you have to return what you borrowed eventually. Like I said before, my mother-in-law is in charge of the family finances, so I have very little money at my disposal. Every time I go out, I have to ask her for money. Don't you think this is humiliating? I am the woman who gave birth to your son's child, so I won't be able to pay back the money I borrowed from you guys for a while. I see. Then I have no choice. Oh, did you know? Emma and Lily's parents also live in this neighborhood, right? So it looks like they also went on the trip to Florida, like your in-laws. We're going to take this opportunity to... Aha! Stop! I'm so annoyed that you're talking about my mother-in-law right now. She gives me a high school student's amount worth of allowance. And what? A trip to Florida? A fancy hotel? I'm like, are you kidding me? So please don't ever mention that Florida trip in front of me again. Yes, I understand. By the way, Olivia, do you really have no money? I told you before! How many times do I have to tell you the same thing? Do you want to humiliate me so badly? No, that's not why. But you're right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I asked such an intrusive question about your family. I'm sorry. It's okay, if you understand. Ugh, I feel sorry for myself for having in-laws like this. A few days later. Hey, I heard what you did, Sophia. Is it true that you're planning a mom-friends trip without telling me? Oh, Olivia, hello. Yes, we are planning to go on a mom's trip this coming Saturday and Sunday with our usual group of friends, but we weren't keeping it a secret from you. I wondered if I should invite you too, but you said your mother-in-law was taking care of your money, and since your in-laws are going to be gone for their trip, I don't think you can ask them to take care of your daughter. So we all agreed that it would be better not to invite you this time. What are you talking about? I'm the boss mom. I'm the leader of everyone. Without me, you indecisive people will be in trouble. I heard about you, Sophia. Apparently you're the trip organizer? I can't imagine an idiot like you being able to organize a trip like that. Invite me now and leave the organizing to me. Well, as much as I would love to, Olivia, you don't have the money, do you? As I told you a while ago, you haven't paid back the money you owe me and Emma. Besides, this trip is just for mom friends, and the theme of the trip is refreshment. We have to leave the kids with our husbands or our parents. The schedule conflicts with your in-laws' trip to Florida. You can't leave your daughter with anyone, can you? Your parents live in Iowa, which is very far away. I can ask my husband to take care of my kid. Or what? Are you trying to keep me from going by making such a silly excuse? Just because I owe you guys money doesn't mean anything. That's not the same thing as a trip. If I don't have enough money, why don't you all donate money to me? The boss mom. Huh? Donations? That's a bit of a shocker. Lago Ma Resort Hotel and Club. It's a famous hotel, and it costs a lot of money, so we can't donate to you. Lago Ma Resort Hotel and Club? That's a luxury hotel. It's also where my in-laws are going on their Florida vacation. Why didn't you invite me? I'm sorry. The number of people who are going has already been confirmed and I can't change it now. I am sorry, but I will invite you again on my next trip. I will buy you some souvenirs, so please look forward to it. Don't be silly. My mother-in-law says she'll do the housework for me. Damn you, I'll make you pay for this. The day of the trip. Hi, Sophia. How are you? I'm at home doing fine. I was so frustrated that a certain someone didn't invite me on a trip, so I decided to take a little revenge. I canceled the hotel reservations that everyone was going to stay at. I'll leave the cancellation fee to you. Because you didn't invite me, the boss mom, I canceled the trip. As for the hotel, there are no reservations, so you can stay in the fields, I guess. Revenge. We're already at the beach, having fun. What? Olivia, did you really cancel our hotel? We were shown to our room without a hitch, and we were enjoying the beach. Well, when I said I wanted to cancel my reservation for a group of guests, the hotel staff seemed to know what they were doing and said okay, so... Huh? What does that mean? Whose trip did I cancel? There's a bunch of Florida travelers in the lobby right now. Your in-laws are there too. They're kind of making a big deal about a cancellation or something. Olivia, maybe you canceled their Florida trip. Are you kidding me? What if they found out it was me? I'm sick and tired of my mother-in-law giving me crap. Hey, Sophia, you've got to do something to fix this. What for? Why do I have to clean up your mess? Because I'm the boss mom! You often refer to yourself as boss mom. We, the mom friends, have never thought of you as the boss. We have always been annoyed by your behavior. I can't believe you were trying to ruin our trip again. I can't believe you as a person. I have no confidence in my relationship with you anymore. I will block you from now on. Whether you block me or not, it doesn't matter now. If I don't do something about the Florida trip, my position at home again? Oh no, I can't deliver this text. Did you really block me? Oh my god, what am I going to do? Help me, Sophia. I'm your friend. You have to help me out. Afterwards. Later, Olivia's in-laws were furious when they discovered from the hotel's incoming call log that Olivia had canceled their trip to Florida. Olivia had complained a lot about living with them in the past, but now she was about to be evicted and her life was in danger. Olivia's in-laws apologized for the money Olivia owed us and brought Olivia to return the money. It didn't seem like she meant it, but Olivia apologized. So for now, well, that's good enough for us. Of course, what will happen to Olivia in the future is irrelevant to us.